Okay, can you guys hear me now? I don't know what's going on. Streamlabs keeps switching off the device that I'm using. And I'm so sad because I already said hello to everyone. Okay, here we go. So hello, Dodgy, Load Toad, Riots, Groupon, MJ, Daddy PC Gamer, Alex C, Rian. I think I already said hi to, and Ward Spose. Thank you guys for dropping in. I'm so sorry about the audio issues. I have to actually go through and double check because it tells me that it has my Yeti mic enabled. But then something like in the actual properties gets like toggled off every time. So I'm just gonna have to figure out why it's doing that. But thank you guys for jumping in. We're gonna get right into the stream because obviously I missed last stream, and that was mostly because of that interview that I had, and then the rest of my day was sort of shot and disorganized. So my interview went really good, and I haven't heard anything about that, but I'm happy to be back on stream. And we're gonna jump right into Medieval Dynasty. So if you haven't already, please hit the like button. And let's see what we've got going on today. I have preloaded the game so that my CPU doesn't get really sad, because that's usually what happens. It takes forever to load and then everything's all messed up. Thank you guys for all letting me know I was muted. Otherwise, that'd be super awkward if I started streaming and then I was just muted the whole time. Go Getty, it's so blue. I love my mic. I mean, it's really nice. I have another mic that's also, it's like a different different Blue Yeti. It was like a different model, which I really didn't like the sound of it that much. But let me make sure that my desktop audio is actually also. All right, there we go. So last time we got a bunch of stuff done with the farm and all of the fencing and stuff, and so it's starting to look like an actual village. I think it's starting to look nice. We do have a hen house now. It's really nice. And if you remember from last time, if you were here, we have 2 chickens that I bought at adult size and spent all that money on. Riots, Grimalkin, have you got the red light district? Yeah, no, there is going to be no red light district in my village. However, the goal for me for today's stream is to make sure I make everything look really, really nice. So I really want to focus on unlocking the blueprints or schemes in the technology menu that not necessarily the ones that I need for functional reasons, but the aesthetic ones. So things that'll make it look a bit nicer in here. Obviously, there's going to be some limitations to that because I can only unlock blueprints that are within each of the major technologies I've unlocked, or building technologies. So like within house, you know, there's certain decorations and stuff that I can do. Load Toad, I got sent 2 Blue Yeti mics, called them, and they told me to keep them both. That's amazing. I really like the quality of this mic. I mean, I'm sure that there's a lot of stuff that I don't do with the mic that I could probably play around with, but I'm a fan of this mic for sure. Why not red light district? Equals less crime and more tax revenue. Oh gosh. Look, I don't think that this game is built to have those mechanisms in place. Also, let's get some water because I'm about to die of dehydration. We are coming up on the end of summer here. Well, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna have her stop doing what she's doing. I'm just gonna drink from the river. Plus, I need to bathe. Have a drink here. You know what? If you want a red light district in Medieval Dynasty, you can absolutely build one. I'm not going to, at least not in this playthrough. Who knows what happens when multiplayer comes in, right? Okay, so let's see how much money we have. I have 116, so I do want that to be something I improve over the course of this this stream session, your workers would be very happy. I am sure. All of my workers are in houses with their spouse, though, at this point. So I don't think that would work out so well. It's a small town. Alexi, Beth, with your clothes, bathe with your clothes on just seems so odd. I know, right? Like, that's the thing. There is the actual, like, wash basin that I can build, which I will build in front of my house at some point. But, I feel like it would be cool if the animation just, or like, you know, the screen cut to black or something like that happened. Load Toad, how many days are in your seasons? I originally had them set to 3 when I started this series, and then I moved it to 5 because it felt like the seasons were going just way too quickly. That is going to extend, you know, how long this series is, right? Because I'm planning to play this up until the age that my child turns 18. I do think that, though, like, depending on how quickly I get through all of the story quests, what I might do is I might start doing the Medieval Dynasty streams less frequently, and kind of work in some other games so that it's not, because I'm just afraid of it getting a little too dull, doing all 18 years. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we need to get some money because we need to be able to unlock a lot of these technologies. So we're gonna do the wooden vial thing for a second, just kind of get some of those crafted, and then we can sell a bunch of stuff. Let's grab some logs or planks, depending on what I've got in storage. 7 logs, 20 planks. I can take all the planks. And then we'll make wooden vials with that. We're gonna have this guy move. Sorry, buddy. And like, there's so many of these that I could be making that I don't have, obviously, the blueprints unlocked for. So that's something that we'll have to work on. So I hope everyone's Halloween, if you do celebrate or do fun things, went really well. I was really bummed out because obviously not being able to stream on Halloween, I couldn't stream in the makeup that I planned to do. I ended up, it worked out though, because I ended up doing, and I can always post it in a community post, but it didn't come out great, so I'm not really too excited to do that. Basically, the makeup I bought really cheap base, so all of the rest of the makeup didn't stick well, and it got kind of like smudged and it ran. But I did like a scary half pumpkin face. So I will have to see if I have any pictures that are good enough to post. And I have to figure out some way to make it up to people because a bunch of people voted on that or on a scary Halloween makeup thing on the stream, and I don't want to let anybody down, so we'll see what I can do at some point. I do kind of like how when the workers like aren't working, they do have them doing something. So they're just like, you know, sweeping or leaning. I like how they have the side lean too. He's not just like leaning back against the post. Loto just got back from my 60th birthday extravaganza Amtrak trip across the states. I forgot about that. Yes, you mentioned. Been traveling for 2 weeks. That's awesome. I hope you had a good time. So like, what are some of the things that you got to see or do? All right, so we have a bunch of wooden vials. Let's see what else we can make, or if there's anything else we can sell in here. I have the iron ore actually, and we have a lot of fur. Don't have as much leather, but we could always sell a bunch of fur. Sell like 30. Skulls are also worth a bit. I didn't even realize though the simple bags are actually those sell for a decent price. I could always try to sell that. I mean, I have a linen thread that I kind of want to save. Let's grab like leather, and then we can make a bunch of simple bags before sell this. We sell stuff. Happy birthday. Thanks. Selling fur. Better not let PETA hear. Look, I have used all of the animals every way imaginable, so we are all good, I think. Load toad, I saw trees, canyons, and dirt. It was amazing. That's wonderful, though. That sounds like a really fun trip. I've always wanted to actually go on a road trip, and I've never been, like, I mean, I've gone on, I guess I have gone on road trips, but, it was for, like, you know, I was literally driving down to South Carolina and back for a work trip once in, like, the span of, like, 3.5 days, so I didn't actually get to enjoy, the drive as much. It was more of like a, okay, we're going somewhere and then we're coming back sort of a thing. All right, so we're gonna go sell what we need to sell. I'll make those bags when we get there. I could do some hunting on the way to get more leather, but I think that this should be okay, and we'll unlock some blueprints from there. I do think I want to unlock a few more fence types, just because I think it'll look cool to have, you know, some variation in the fences. I do want to use mostly wattle, but like I'm thinking if I have a little campfire area or a town center, I can use some different fences around there to make it look nice. Lies in my curtain is road trip is all entertainment. Get your best bud and go hop it. Hop to it. Yeah, no, I've wanted to do that at some point. I mean, my husband and I are also really good on road trips too. Like I know some people like don't love getting stuck in the car for a very long time, but we're both pretty happy to drive and just kind of hang out. The only issue is that I get car sick now. I never used to, and now I get car sick even on like short 20-minute drives. So a road trip, I'm still not sure how to handle that. I have like car sickness glasses that do work sometimes, but not all the time.
How are you?
All right, let's talk to Dobraniga.
My wares
We'll
never disappoint.
sell things to her. I don't actually need the nightshade right now. Rid of the berry juice. Sell the fur. And what else was I gonna sell? Files. 360 from there. And let me just make a few of those bags now, actually.
See you soon.
I prefer solo road trips. Everything is easier. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, the coordination part can be a little bit much. Ward suppose, hey, I hope you're all having a super day, Luminium. Hello, Ward. How are you? I realized when I pinned your comment, you rhymed. Alexi, ginger can help with nausea, works for seasickness, so it should help with cars too. I have tried ginger. I've tried peppermint. None of it really helps me. But I don't know, the car sickness for me isn't like regular car sickness that I know other people have. I actually get, it basically like triggers like a full-blown migraine, and then I end up having to lay down in a room for like an hour after I'm in the car. If I'm driving, I'm fine. Wish I had the car sickness goggles to show you all because they look ridiculous, but they are the only thing that's actually helped me. Okay, so we created those bags. Let's sell them to the tavern keeper.
Best goods in the valley.
Okay, so we've got a little bit more.
See you soon.
We can use these to buy some blueprints. So let's start doing the blueprints just so I can see what we can afford right now. I feel like a lot of the stuff in building technology is the aesthetic stuff that's going to look good, because all of the other things I see here, I mean, I guess there's things like rugs under survival. There's all like, there's traps, there's rugs, trophies. I guess, I mean, it would be cool to unlock some of these, but some of these, oh my gosh, like the moose trophy, that's a lot. Look at what we have in here. So a lot of these are things that I do eventually need. Curious if there's any more though down here. And let's look at production. So we have the baskets in here and the plates, and I know some of those are just for aesthetic purposes. More recipes. We've got tools, clothing. A lot of this will be necessary when I build the sewing hut, and I have someone doing that. And then the workshop too has not been unlocked yet, but there's a lot of clay things as well. Have you used lavender extract, Grimalkin? I have not. I have never heard of that with car sickness, but I will try most things with regard to how dizzy it makes me and how sick I feel. Are those the things that have 4 lenses or something? Yeah, it's hilarious because there's like, you have the glasses so that they just kind of sit on your face like this, and then there's 2 circles on the sides as well. And basically each of they're not even lenses, they're completely empty, but each of the like the circle frames has this little like half circle that has like a liquid in it, and it's blue, so it looks kind of like water. And what happens is that, as you move around, the water obviously always evens out so that it's straight in your line of vision, and it creates a false horizon. At least that's my understanding of it. And so it sort of tricks your brain into thinking that, it's constantly seeing that same steady horizon. Or suppose I have a relief band. It buzzes on my wrist and drops nausea. I use it pre-surgery because boys aching me made me want to barf. Yeah, like it's I think I haven't seen those like that where they vibrate. There was these, like, they were called C bands, and they put pressure on this part of like your wrist where you would place them. Load my daughter used to get hellacious migraines, and she found that lavender extract prevents them from ever coming back. That's amazing. I should try that because I do have lavender extracts for like other things, for like essential oil type things and like aroma diffusers. I should try doing stuff with lavender. Yeah, well, that's really interesting. Okay, so yeah, there's lots of stuff we could do in here, but I think building technology is where we want to start. So let's see. Some of these are obviously pricier than others. Let's start with the stick fence, I guess. Or we'll start with the sitting stump in case we want to use that. We can do a log stool, log bench. I'm kind of thinking I want to make like a nice little like campfire area. So having a place where, you can kind of, people can hang around. It would be similar to the ones in the other villages. Wait a second, you're talking about one of Elton John's costumes. Okay, let's see. We've got decorative doors and shelves. All right, let's go back here. I don't want the log fence, but I would like wooden fence. We'll buy that. And I don't know if I have enough, because let's go back to inventory. Yeah, I only have 22 now, so I used up pretty much all the money I just made. But let's go over there and see what we can do. We can also do another thieving run to make sure that we get enough money. Or I could actually, I guess I could do some of the smaller quests. And then, you know what? I have to talk to Alwyn, and I'm here, so why don't I just do that? It's like he's up in the field. Or suppose you make me feel warm and 40. Okay, Alwyn's over here in the field, right? And like last time, like he basically kind of was like, I'm not doing this hunting thing. You're better than me. I suck. Going back to work in the fields. Hello again. All right, that's enough. Get ready. For what? Gazella has plans for you, but needs you to be sure you're worthy. Did she tell you that? Well, maybe she didn't use those words exactly, but I kept the meaning. What does she expect of me? That I would throw it all away and become a lone hunter like she is? The best one in these lands and beyond. It's possible. Don't you want this? Sure, I wish I could. I wish I could. I loved it, but it's not that simple. Sure it is. You're a grown man. It's time for you to start living the way you want. Are you saying that if I just go to Gazella, she'll make me her journeyman? I think her plans exceed traditional training. There is an incredible journey looming in the distance for you. I'm sure it reaches beyond the borders of the valley. You almost swept me off my feet. That's so exciting. But first things first, you can't return to her empty-handed. She has to be convinced you are worthy. How about hunting a wisent? And where do I find a wisent now? It was Gazella who always tracked animals when we hunted together. Don't be afraid, my friend. I know exactly where you can find them. Thank you, but that doesn't change the fact that I don't even have a bow anymore. Alright, I can do something about that. I'll bring you a really great bow, but promise me something. What? That you'll stop doubting yourself. Theo. We'll be back soon. Alright, so looks like we have to deliver a recurve bow, which I don't currently have. I don't even know if I have the recipe to make that, so I might have to just buy it somewhere. But we've progressed to this, so that's fine. Load to... Okay, time to hop back to the swamp and get to work. Thanks for chatting and love your channel. Remember to keep your nose to the wind and your tail to yourself. Ribbit baby. Thank you, Load Toad. Have a good day. Have a good time at work. Working. Okay, so we've taken care of that quest. Let's go back and work on some of the, I think, south side of that main road that I was building. Okay, so the area that I'm thinking about, or like I guess a little like, I don't want to call it a town square, but I guess it's kind of like a town square in my head. I want it to be right across from my house. It just feels like we'll have this little like space across the street. It'll look really nice. It'll be a place that people would typically gather. Kind of do that all over here. What I do want to do though is I want to set a blueprint just to keep myself I want to keep myself like everything kind of in line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this blueprint through just to have like a straight line, and then I can delete the blueprint later. I know where the middle of like this thing is. I want to be able to come out of this house when I wake up and just walk north, or sorry, south, and it's right there. I'm actually thinking though that it's a little bit crooked. Okay. We turn around. Go a little bit more towards this stump. And from here, I can create like this space that I'm sort of envisioning. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this wooden fence to make it look, I guess, kind of nice. Can always make adjustment, but destroy this. I at least have the outline. I think I made the angle a little weird, but okay. I'm not going to be putting gates on here because I just want it to look nice. So we need planks for all of these, so that's not too bad, but I am going to need to cut down more trees because I know that my lumberjack has not made enough for the amount of planks that we'll need. Let's take down this kind of whole section of birch trees because I don't need hanging around here. Eventually I'm going to like clear them out. I think if I were to leave some trees, I'm going to make or keep like the pine trees or the bigger trees instead of the birch trees. I mean, birch trees do look nice. They're not as tall, and I do like the idea of having some taller trees in the town. Some of these. I am really loving how efficient this iron axe is. I just got a skill point in something. I need to pay attention to what that said. Getting a little way down, so I'm gonna head back. Because we're not gonna just be able to build the fence, obviously. I need to make the planks before we can build the fence. so let's do that, and then I'll try to get as much done. And then I am going to sleep. And I think that just for the longevity of the series and how long it probably will end up, I want to make sure that I am kind of sleeping at night. Just so that the seasons do progress at a decent pace. Craft all of these planks. This will take a little bit. I think something, I know the standing torch is a thing that I can build, and I know there's also some better like posts with like lanterns or something eventually that I'll build, but I'd like the standing torches I think for now so that we can actually see around the village at night. All right. We've got a decent number of planks. Let's go build some fences. I don't think it's too many planks. Like 4 per each of these is not bad. And I kind of like the, I mean, I don't love that I'm totally on the hill still because it, you know, would be nice to have a flat area for something like this. But I imagine eventually I'm going to build up far enough up the hill that it's going to kind of surround this area, and I won't, I don't want stuff all the way down the bottom near the river. TWS, hello! How are you? I hope you're doing good. That got me half of these. Let's sleep so that get the it's moving. Sleep next season. So we are moving from summer to fall. I am gonna have to do some of the beginning season stuff just to make sure all the farming is taken care of, and then we will continue the fence. We have a new season, and the invisible baby. Ah, there he is. Talk to her.
Hello.
Any quests or anything?
Goodbye.
All right. So let's take a look at. Oh, I forgot. I have a skill point I can actually use. There we go. Extraction knowledge. I already have points in that. I should be looking. I could increase experience gain in this section because there's a lot that I want to put points into eventually. I can increase my carry weight though. I think I want to do that, especially when I'm working with logs so much. I'll do that for right now. Go to management. Let's look at the fields. So I know I have cabbages and I've got whatever this. Let me actually just look. It'll be easier to remind myself of like what is where. So the cabbages are ready to harvest. So those are going to be harvested. And then the oat field is going to be harvested. And I think if I recall, now that I have wheat and I have oat, I think the combination of those two is what I will be able to use to create animal feed. Don't quote me on that though. I could be completely wrong. It could require rye. And so I'm actually going to go to the barn because the barn is where that would actually happen. So animal feed is oat grain and rye grain. I have some rye grain, but I don't have much. I am going to turn this on just so that, no. 5, 3. All right, there we go. So at least animal feed will be slowly crafted, but I am gonna need to plant rye. Um, so we need to see what seeds we have and if we have enough rye to plant, because I believe rye is a fall crop. Okay, so we have 12 rye grain. That's not much, so we are gonna have to buy more. And it is sown during autumn, so that'll be on the plan for today to get rye. But in the meantime, they are going to be harvesting, so we'll give them time to do that anyway. Logs and planks we have in storage, and then we can actually take some. Okay, so we have 12 logs and we have 4 planks. Take all the planks. Take all the logs. We're gonna do some carpentry. Okay. I was smart today and I actually prepared to have my lunch. We have this stack of boxes of all these shakes, and they're really good. But if I don't refrigerate them, I just cannot drink them. They just don't taste great refrigerated. All right, so planks are done. We'll do some more of that fencing. And I'm kind of wondering if what I want to do is use the road tool to sort of like make the land in this little area like not as grassy, or at least the center where the stone fireplace that I'm gonna make is gonna go. Groupon code. Hey, I'm here. Just got home. Yay. Hope you're well. I am good, Groupon. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Right now we are working on a kind of like a little town square area. Or at least the start of one. And what I think I'd like to do is that eventually have the tavern either like out back here if I do put a road through or something. Or maybe like the tavern will go on one of the sides of this little area so that it's kind of in a, you know, semi-public space. Doesn't feel like it's in somebody's backyard. It's just randomly placed. I have to say, I love how the trees look in autumn in this game. Autumn is my favorite season, so, I would love, honestly, like, to live in just constant autumn. Weather-wise, where I live, it's, like, early autumn is absolutely perfect. Or even just right now. Everything looks pretty. All the leaves are red and orange. They're not as pretty in this game, but Sasha, animation for cutting trees is the best. I do like the... I do kind of like the animation. I mean, I like... In this game, it's better than, you know... So many other games, like, you just, like, the tree just disappears or something, or I don't know. At least the games that I've played. I like the animation for sure. How are you today? Oh. Constantly afraid of going too close when the tree is still rolling or falling and getting knocked out like I did last time. Groupon, I'm good. Was in a right mess last night. Had a massive hangover this morning, but I'm good. Well, that's good. I hope you feel a little bit better. Out of the way, please. I like how she, like, changes clothes. She's just like, okay, I'm done with work. Go back home. So I'm thinking it would be cool to plant some of the trees at some point too, the orchard trees, in some places that aren't the main orchard. But I know that they do need to be close enough to the barn, otherwise, I guess, like, the work becomes kind of inefficient for them to, like, actually, like, harvest from the trees. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. Gonna have to actually get right there. I mean, I guess, well, I guess I could leave the stump, because if that supposedly is going to turn into a tree again at some point, then it'll look nice in this little, like, town square area. Oh, of course we're missing, like, 2 planks. But one more tree, get the planks, be all good. The fencing. I am gonna need probably more planks or wood at some point, so that's offensive. Okay, good streaming. Need to go back to work. All right, well, thanks for stopping in. Have a really, really good work day. I just did that. I only hit 1. Yeah. Okay, so finish this up. Part of me did think to, like, maybe keep one of these, like, open so there's, like, a 4-way opening little area, but I don't know what I'm going to put on either side yet. That looks good. I really do want to put, like, a fireplace right here. Let's look at furniture and decorations, and then lighting. Yeah, like, I can't do the lantern yet, but I can do the standing torch. Campfires. We have a wooden campfire, and we also have a stone campfire. The scheme's 150 for that one, 30 for this one. I don't have enough for either, and I really don't want to do just a simple campfire. I'd like to do the stone one. Got, like, flower pots and stuff. I could actually make a wash tub at some point too. And right now, I can use logs and make log sitting stumps. I do think that, like, the wooden bench would be ideal. The log bench is probably okay, but that's pretty expensive too, so we gotta make some more money. Yeah. Let me remind myself, actually, how much wheat we have, because if I can sell the wheat, or if I could, like, craft something and make money on it, that would be good. I honestly sell buckets as well, too. Let's actually look at the buckets over here and what they actually take. Take planks also. Let's craft a couple buckets with the leftover planks. And what I can do too is I can go hunting on my way to one of the towns and just sell whatever it is that I hunt. Actually, just see. Hunting shed. What? I need stone arrows. I'm gonna need some stone. Oh, this is the recurve bow as well, and that's a lot. So I'm gonna buy the recurve bow at some point. Actually make a bunch of stone arrows right now. That's good because then I can go hunting on my way. I think I am gonna go over to... I'm gonna go over to Denica, I think. Mainly because I'm thinking it might be worth getting a small pouch with some of my money so I can carry more. But it's probably also worth reminding myself of, like, where the vendors are. Ask someone. I feel like I keep interrupting Agnes's day. Where can I find? Oh, I know we need to buy rye. So let's... Denica. Okay, I can find farmers in Denica, so... Dang. Lesnica, Tutki.
Have a good day.
I could go to Tutki pretty easily from Denica too, so... Probably fine. Baby crying. Head to Denica. And just keep an eye out for any bandits that camps might be new or spawned season. I want to say something I haven't been hunting at all, really, is the lynx. And I know that there are some over here. Close to the road, they're always running around. Another boar over here, too. That'll be worth. Got one down even without a headshot. Let's craft a knife. I'm also noticing that I think my camera is partly transparent. Let me fix that. For whatever reason, one of the filters on it must be... Oh. Okay, that should be a problem now. Hey, we've got a boar. I know I saw moose, I think. Over here. Awesome. Glassney, hello all. I hope we're all well. How are you, Glassney? Hope you're having a good day. They're on to me, so they're running. Others over in the floor. I don't like how it's running away. Oh, okay. That music, I feel like should only be, I feel like that music should only be a thing when, it's actually, like, charging you. Because I was, like, thinking for a second that, you know, maybe there were some bandits behind me, a camp I didn't see. Glassney, very good. Thank you. How about things your end? I'm doing okay. I am happy to be on stream and playing Medieval Dynasty right now. At this. Got it right away. Oh, yep, we have bandits. I don't like how they run sideways. Leave me alone. My stamina. Like, ouch. Oh, you know what? I haven't used this. This is the Medieval Dynasty version of Lucille. And I really like that they're not always just like right off the road, unless I was close to the road there and didn't realize it. But it always just feels like, you know, that's when you run into them, but even when you're running through the middle of the forest, you're still gonna find them. Take his cudgel, all of his stuff. Gurmalkin, did you ever try that map filter with the animals? Is it a thing or was I wrong? No, it is a thing. It doesn't, so basically it just shows you the animal spots you've already discovered. But that's also useful. So like when I'm looking for a specific animal, I can absolutely find one. Like if I go here and then I just arrow here, all the wild animals are here. Only if I've discovered them. I mean, like you could see areas where clearly I'm not spending a lot of time because there's no animal like spawn locations added. So yeah, it's super cool and it's really, really, I mean, there's a wolf here that hasn't even seen me. He was like glitched or something. What's Lucille? I've heard that a few times. Okay, so it's the name of a weapon in a character uses in Walking Dead. Name was his bat, but it's basically a bat with nails and like barbed wire wrapped around it. I feel like I'm not like spoiling anything if you're like someone who's like about to watch The Walking Dead for the first time. Boots. Kind of cool. Got a copper axe. Coverlet. Broadleaf plantains and St. John's wort. Oh, what's in the back? Ooh, we have like some high value food here. So I'm gonna be selling a lot of this just to be able to unlock more of those. I have a straw hat. Like nothing else that I'm... There is. That was everything. Yeah, like I'm not right on the road here, so I kind of like that. It's... Oh! Did miss some. Some coins. Awesome. I've never seen an episode of The Walking Dead, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's but this particular bat, I think it like became kind of like this prominent like item from the show, but it's like worked its way into other things just because like it's sort of being is having the reputation it has for its use in the show. I've seen other places have a bat like that, like other games and stuff, like they sort of model it after that or call it a Lucille bat, I'm pretty sure. All right. Okay, let's see. We need to sell some stuff and buy some stuff. Let's talk to Dagobert.
My wares never disappoint.
Beer bottle, berry wine. See, these boots, I'm not really affected by heat and cold protection because that's one thing that I like lowered or whatever in the difficulty settings. I feel like I want to bring that back up, but I don't need these, so I'm gonna sell them. Sell the 2 buckets I crafted. We're gonna sell the cheese. We'll sell the clay mug. I'm gonna sell the coverlet because it's 300 and yeah, I'm not flirting, so I don't need to gift it. We'll sell some of the things that we got from the hunt. I'm gonna sell both meat tarts. We have 50 meat from all the hunting. Sell that because that'll get us a decent amount. Salted meat. Straw hat can go. Water skin can go. Oh, this vendor doesn't have enough coins for that. Okay, so let's actually buy from him. So we were gonna get rye grain. Need that much. I think let's grab 75. And I will be able to sell him water skin, 8 beer. I think there was a copper axe. Yep, there's a copper axe that I can sell. Good. Okay, so we have a decent amount of rye grain. Part of me kind of wants to buy some more animal feed just to have it. Grab 10. And I still have a decent amount to buy anything else I may need. And I think... Wait, so that I'm not freaking people out. Where is the sewing vendor? Is hard at work.
Best goods in the valley.
So,
hello.
Actually, let me just look at my inventory to make sure I don't have a bag that I'm not
See you
thinking
soon.
of. So I need some kind of pouch.
How are you?
From her, and I just really want to get the biggest pouch I can get. So we have a large pouch, which I think is going to be the biggest. So I can't like a pouch. Can't get like saddlebags or anything. Make sure there wasn't something called like an enormous pouch or something like that. That's 364. Let's buy that.
Have a good day.
I'm gonna put that right here. Like, take a look at me now. See that I'm wearing that on my side, so that increases my carry weight. So I'll be able to carry a lot more now. And so now we're gonna go north to Tutki and see what else we can find on our way. If there's other bandits, if we can hunt that. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more like comfortable with the bandits too, even though I still like will run into them when I'm not paying attention. It's definitely worth it to like run slightly off the road so that you're not missing out on anything important. I don't think I've ever really run around on this side. Like, this is really pretty over here. Heart overturn. Got here. Got flax. Got a bronze sickle. Too. Fabric shearing scissors. Usually check the backside because there's sometimes arrows sticking out. We should also pay attention actually. We don't have tools, so it looks like they need a bag. I feel like I keep making bags and like we're running through them really quickly. So it looks like it's just the farmers, though, that need bags. Yes, I am. Gonna make my way a little bit into the woods. See animals a bit better. Did I break my knife? I broke my knife. A thousand sticks everywhere. Okay. Perfect. Just our knife and then we can move in. I like going into first person when I need to actually like draw the arrow, but I hate round in first trying to hunt. Sometimes it's hard to see here through the I think I'm like aiming too high. Like I'm anticipating them to like be moving. Oh, I've completely gone the wrong way. I mean, not the wrong way, but I've passed Tuckkeeping. Right over. And I just need to make sure I have enough money, make him enough money from whatever I sell here, that I can buy a recurve bow from whatever hunter is here. We want to grab that for Alwyn, so I don't have to come here. For our actually see one in oh, okay, maybe it's one of the vendors is actually, yeah, they have quests, so I can't actually see.
I welcome you, traveler.
Okay,
Trade is in my
wares.
nature.
Let's sell some of this stuff. I'm gonna sell the shearing scissors. I want to sell. I'm gonna do. Flax. Sell the meat. Wool fabric. So, like, the other food is just kind of minimal. Alright, let's see. So we need a recurve bow. It'd be 448. So we can afford that. Excellent. Well.
Farewell.
I wouldn't even be opposed to hanging around like this village or a different village. Like, what does she need?
How are you?
With? And then just making some money. The winter is coming and we have no food stored. Last storm destroyed our cultivation. Could you please bring us some grain so we can... I'm not doing that because I would probably have to like go and find grain or buy it. I'm not going to be able to spare anything in my inventory. All right. What do you need? Happen to have any seeds with you? I see. Making a little garden for myself. Yeah, no. All of like the farming supplies quests, I don't want to spare any of those materials right now. I'm wondering if we, instead of going across here, I can cross over here or just go across the river and make my way through Branica or the woods below Branica. Because I kind of want to discover the animal spots that I haven't discovered yet. A little hunting. It seems like the hits I'm doing, at least it's taken them down pretty quick. I'm set to top chat, not. Okay, we got that. Headed in the right direction. It's just like, it's getting dark, so it'll be kind of hard to be in the woods. I know, it's kind of spooky though, so that's kind of cool. A large moose over here. I could have sworn I hit that, but I don't think that actually hit. I mean, I can certainly keep the raw meat, but I feel like selling it as I go, freeing up my inventory space. Why isn't it behind? I think it is. Yep. I'm gonna just forget about them right now. I just Oh gosh, I am out of water. Do I have anything with... Yeah. Like apples are, and any kind of like, maybe it's just the fruit, but apples are pretty decent water, at least. Like you can get enough so that you don't get to a place that has water pretty quickly. All right, let's just go south. River. After we kill this boar. Gotta be careful though, because I think wherever there is one boar, there's always like another. If there's ever just like one by itself. Becomes more than two. Of course, stone again. Oh. Okay. I get to water, I'm gonna need to actually check my... I'm gonna have to actually check my skill points because I think I've leveled up like 2 things now. That I did. No, that's just an animal. I'm just gonna keep this out. Fight anybody. Yeah, I love these little like fences that they're pretty cute, like along the road like that. So I could actually just swim, I guess. Well. That'll clean me as well. If we're gonna sleep, then we will start the next day by going through everything that I just collected and getting the farming set up so that I can let the farmers do their things and the farmers do their thing, and then move on with the decorating and making everything look fancy. Okay, so I know I need to make them more bags. Those in the... Okay. I have all the raw grain on me. I do want to skill points right now. I have 1 in hunting. Wondering if I want to up my experience gain just so that I can get more. Yeah, I'm gonna do the experience. Actually put the antidote in here. Black stock. Feathers away. Just kind of empty everything out of the inventory that I don't need. All the rye grain away. The other things are either stuff I'm keeping food that I need to put. So it looks like, okay, yeah, so they've started harvesting the field. I might be able to help with that. It looks like the cabbages are, this has to be plowed, this has to be fertilized and plowed. Am I out of fertilizer? I think I would be. I grab some and then maybe I can see how much we have. No, we have 17 fertilizer. We do need more than that. Where's the manure? Out of manure too? Or like someone's just not actually harvesting it, because we should have manure from the pigsty. I can at least collect all of this and make manure. Like, there's a lot of this stuff that's still, you know, needs kind of some tweaking. Like, I need to get things more automated. Okay, so I can that into fertilizer at the barn. Oh, fertilizer here. Eddie Trucker, easy Grim and peeps and peeplets. Hello, Eddie. How are you doing? Okay. Got manure. Turn the fertilizer or the manure into the fertilizer. Let's put that away. I do want to make sure that they're not missing. Oh, you know what? Our lumberjack is also pregnant. So that's cool. So we'll have another little one, because like we have my kid, right? Not bad, thank you. How are you? I'm doing really good, Eddie. I'm doing a lot better today. I'm still not feeling great, but that's just kind of a ongoing thing. All right. Kitchen has no resources for whatever they're making. Hunting lodge needs more knives. Once I have a smith, it'll be a lot easier because I can have them again making lodge. See if I have stone in here. Are you just running around impregnating everyone in the village, Grim? I am not. They are coupled up when you put villagers together in a house. Like, they effectively become spouses. I suppose you could call it arranged marriages, but they are all good. They are having their own kids. It is not my child. I will defend myself. Okay. Sure, Grim, sure. Yeah, no, that's not what's happening here. Okay, so we're gonna change one of the fields to, we're gonna do the big field. Change this. Hi. And we have these other two fields have cabbages. I'm trying to think. I don't remember, like, I don't remember if, like, what else I can plant in the fall. I should take a quick look at the seeds. Every day I say I'm gonna, like, do this. I'm gonna make myself a chart that I can refer to on stream as well, because I always forget what gets planted when. Rye is in the fall. I mean, if that's the thing, like, I just need to... Okay, I can technically do more wheat, too. I have a lot of wheat grain. But maybe what I'll do is I'll make one of the smaller fields, a wheat field. This particular, that's the one I just did. This one is, like, mostly fertilized. Is cloud, I guess. I guess we could do both of the smaller fields. That way, if, like, as the fertilizer's made, you know, we don't have to keep going back and deciding, like, what we're gonna do. Put all these times away so the hunters have them. Okay. So I'm gonna let them do what they've got to do to take care of the fields. I'm gonna put some of this food away that I don't want to eat. Let me actually eat some food first, though. Cabbages. We have 97 raw meat. Onions. Okay, we're all good there. Let's put some... Okay. So I go to training course today and learned some phrases in 3 different Indian dialects and how to spell my name in them, which is cool. That's really neat. Good. I hope the training went well. Well. Roast meat, I can hang on. Okay. Alright, so we have 418 silver. I also may sell some cabbages or make something with them in the kitchen and then sell that to earn some more money. So we've got this little thing. I don't know if I made enough to be able to make the campfire I want to make. Oh, stone campfire. No, I can do that. I'm gonna unlock both of these. Here's locked. Maybe I'll figure out some flower pot stuff. Standing torch is 400. I don't have 400. That's also, it looks like that's going to require some materials that I just don't have for both of those. So that might take me a little bit. Back to bench. Expensive. Okay, but what I can do is I can make that once I get the materials. So I need 12 stone and I need 6 firewood. Let's get the stone. Pick up everything in this area. Get the area nice and clean. Yeah, that sounds really awesome, Eddie. Fun. Grab ourselves logs that we can make into firewood. And I can't even find one of the dialects. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, let's get us some firewood, and then whatever is left over after that, I'll just put in the put in storage, because I did lower the amount of firewood that my lumberjack is making because I just didn't want them not making planks, because I will obviously need that for building. And what that means is that there's less firewood, and I may have to readjust at some point so that my people have enough firewood. I don't want them to run out. 32 different ones, different dialects. That's actually really cool. I really like learning about like languages and dialects, because especially too, like when you get like the popular representation of like a culture, right? So like in a movie, you're gonna hear a lot of like similar accents every time someone represented, and then you find out like actually there's so many more in that particular region or wherever. It's cool. Okay, let's build this. Wait, that was totally... I didn't get enough stuff. Alright, so we want this to be kind of central. Light the fire. I really don't want to completely populate this with stump seats, because I just don't think they look that great. I can chop down some trees right now, I guess, and logs that I need. Whoa, whoa. What did he die? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I just looked at that boar and he died. But that was my hunter. Okay. Alright. I almost took your kill, guy. We've got a few logs, so hopefully make this look nice. Oh, I like how it shows you, like, if somebody's sitting on this, like, what that looks like. I don't want to make it like totally farther away than others. One more. We've got a bunch of seats. We've got the campfire. And so I do want to make this look a little nicer. But I don't know if we have enough of the blueprints unlocked yet to actually be able to do that. back to flower pots just to see what they look like. Okay, so clay flower pot. We've got stone one. The stone one might look really nice. And I'm not doing wooden flower pot, obviously, anytime soon because that's going to require iron bars, and I don't have any of that yet. You guys had to speak in English so they couldn't understand each other's language. That's actually really interesting. That's cool. Alright. You want to make a wash tub at some point. So what I'm thinking as far as like adding some kind of maybe like decoration to here is having eventually, and that's going to be if I have like another barn over here, an orchard tree in here or something like that. But I want to have like some flower pots on the edges and stuff. We are going to have to give Alwyn his bow. And so I do want to look at the harvest and what we actually have. Because then that'll help me determine what I need to, what I can sell. Sell what I can't sell. Got lots of water. I feel like I could probably turn off the buckets at this point. So that they're not being crafted. Let's see. Okay, we have a lot of onions. We have a lot of meats. We have eggs we can sell. There's dried meat. A lot of dried meat, actually. We have dried fish meat. I almost feel like selling all of this. I'm gonna grab all 68 of those. We have so many cabbages. Oh my god. How much room do I have? I have for 20 more before I'm over encumbered. Out. I have to put the firewood away anyway, so that will lighten the load a little bit. Log away. Okay. Some of these sticks too. Alright, so we're gonna go give Alwyn his bow, and then we're gonna buy some more stuff with the money we make from everything we sell. We'll go to Gustovia. Tex, howdy, Welcome came by for smashing of the like button to show some support. How's your day been today? I've been doing alright. I'm getting a little annoyed at my farmers because they should have harvested all of that, so I might need to actually do the work for them. But other than that, everything is good. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Run through the clay pits to see if there's like a shovel lying around. Maybe I'm wrong and the shovel only shows up like once, but I feel like that's not the case. It's not too bad considering the bad weather and the consequences that come with it. Sorry you're having bad weather. What kind of weather? Like, we talking just like thunderstorms or... I wish I could turn my camera on my cat right now. She's sleeping adorably, but she's using like a bag of zip ties as a pillow. I don't want to move them though. Put her axe away. Not, you know, run around the village with an axe. Like a crazy person. Sell to... I guess I want to give Alwyn his, bow first. We're all standing like awkwardly close. Alright, here I have a recurve bow worthy of a good hunter. Although smaller and easier to carry around than a longbow, it has comparable power, if not even stronger. It is the proper tool. That's really generous of you. However, I still don't know how to track down a wizened. No, but you'll learn that soon for your journeys. But I need to know that to impress Gazella if she's to guide me. You may be right this time. First things first, I'll help you one last time. There is a wizened lurking around in the woods north of Borowo. It must have its feeding grounds there. Try to learn every detail by heart when tracking it. Thank you so much, but do you really think I can do this? Alwyn, the only way to find out is taking a leap of faith and trying it. I know you can. Your future depends on it. You're right, I can do it. I will do it today. I've held back long enough, and I will never forget about all of the favors you did for me. From now on, I'm relying only on myself. I will hear about Alwyn the Hunter one day, no doubt. Take care of yourself. Farewell, and here, take these. I won't need them anymore. Take care, Alwyn. Iron hoe and an iron scythe. Oh, not bad. Cold, moist, painful for the muscles and joint weather. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Everyone wants us to do. I want to renovate my house, but I don't have a building. Do you bring that? I feel like most of those quests, like I don't get money for them, but okay. I do love just like chopping down trees in the middle of the village like it's my village. Nope, nope, you can't step on the keyboard, cat. It's gonna bump. She's gonna get his. This cat is gonna get her tail in my candle. Good. There. She's actually gonna leave. She's not gonna be the star of the show, I guess. That's fine. Alright. We also needed sticks, so let's get all the sticks from here. On average, rains every 4 out of 7 days. That's like the unfortunate part. I love the rain so much, but I do get the, like when it's like sort of cold and rainy weather, I do get aches, joints in areas that I've had like. Alright, let's find somebody to sell stuff to. Back to Edwin.
How is life treating you? Goodbye. Hail, friend.
Aren't I giving him
Goodbye.
a hammer? Tracking. Oh, I need to give him a copper hammer. What? That's crazy. Alright,
How
well,
can I help
you're
you?
not getting a
Best
copper
goods in the valley.
hammer. Okay. $103 cabbages. Sell those. We're gonna sell the 68 dried meats. I could sell the iron hoe and the iron scythe. I think I'll keep the iron scythe because, like it says, it has more range than sickles. I'm gonna sell my copper sickle. And I'm gonna keep the iron hoe. Sell my wooden hoe. Sell this hammer because clearly he doesn't need it. Copper hammer. That should be good. Eddie Trucker, I'd be happy with 20 to 25 Celsius every day. Yeah.
Have a good day.
Alright, so he needs a copper hammer, and I'm like, I don't know if I actually have the materials. I might be able to buy stuff, but like I might be able to craft some stuff on my own. Sure. Okay, so now we have 816 points. So I'm going to be able to unlock a couple more friends. Let's actually see which one I remember I wanted. I was looking at flower pots. There's the stone and the clay flower pots. I think the stone would probably count. We don't need to unlock everything today. Unlock the table though. The other thing is we still have the Unigos quest. Well, we have to talk to Dieter, which is somebody that we have to find, I believe. I think it's actually going to be worth it for me to just do this right. Oh wait, you know, is the oat just like okay, yeah, I need to just harvest all of this. It's gonna be quick too. I imagine this scythe is I feel like its durability doesn't last for very long though. Make sure I'm actually getting all getting the most out of every cool firewolf. Hello everyone. Hello, a cool firewolf. How are you today? Day is going well. Lagged, so looks like the rest of them, at least they're like they're fertilizing. I think my farmers need some help. So I am going oh 7. All fertilized. Loud. Despise the cold. My hands always turn white and get extremely painful. Well, right now. Well, that sounds awful. I have some poor circulation issues. Like I will get very, very cold. But in my extremities, like my fingers are right now are freezing. My nose is cold. My toes are cold at the moment. Even though the temperature is okay, but like it doesn't get too bad. Although the insulation, I think, in this place is not great. Live. Because winter is really tough. Like the heat just all goes up to the top floor, and we did improve things because what we did is we put the basements unfinished, and so we put this kind of like temperature thing on the ceiling that kind of like holds in some of the heat and keeps it like upstairs, but it does get really cold on the floor that I am at, and then it gets really hot top floor where the other PCs are. What we usually do is we have to change the vents because we have central air and like duct heating or whatever, and we'll switch over the vents so that the ones upstairs are closed. The computers will heat the upstairs generally, and then that kind of keeps the downstairs a little bit better heated, I guess. I used fingerless gloves most of the fall and winter period to numb the pain a bit. I guess that, I mean, if you have like pain and stuff in your joints, then yeah, that probably numbs it a bit. Good idea. You're going to... I hate like how like I'm clearly in the right spot, but I'm... I would like them to plant the sky though. I just don't want like to get to the end of the season and they still haven't planted everything that we get like. What I think we will do is take a look at meat and any of the other things in the food storage before the season ends. Anything that's kind of getting lower and clearly I have an overabundance of, I'm just going to throw on the ground so that we can get some rot to make more. Die from dehydration. A beanie and a scarf when I go outside, even when it's not freezing cold. If they ran out of fertilizer, which is probably happened, or if they stopped because they didn't get through all of the rest of it. We'll sleep and we'll see what they start doing, I guess, next day. We definitely need some fertilizer. If I have to craft more, if I'm able to craft more by what I get from the pig, Oh look, we've got somebody in our village is hanging out by the fire. Hey, I'm alive, I can play Scum now. Oh wait, the names I've heard about, all the stuff I have to endure. Medical expert has another opinion, but none of them know what or how I got this misery. Okay, I'm alive. I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible. I'm one with like chronic illness myself, and like are a couple things that I've experienced throughout my life that they don't really have a name for a lot of the chronic pain I get. But I will say, at least I have a lot of periods where it's not so bad. But I'm sorry you were going through that. That is really difficult and very irritating when somebody can't give you like a name for what it is or what's actually causing it. Right. Will you light this? I kind of want to keep the campfire going just because it looks really... And eventually when this is more developed, like, it won't be so, out. Okay, so let's make sure that the rest of this farming gets taken care of. Let me take a peek at the fertilizer we have. I will look at the manure and buy. One fertilizer there. Or grab the manure. To rot here, which this needs to go into. I must have put something in here that bad. Time to go to the pigsty. Grab. Hanging out. There, girl, there are people who have it worse than me, so I'm not gonna love in life, learning to know a bunch of lovely people who stream games and stuff. Yeah, that is wonderful. No, I get you, though. I always, like, tell my son or other people the story of when I was first diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I was basically still a kid. I was almost a teenager or about a teenager. And I was, like, basically, you know, miserable because I was really sick when I was diagnosed because I was getting really sick, and then when they finally figured out what it was, I got really sick. But I literally, like, was put in, I was at a children's hospital, and I was put into a room with a baby born addicted to heroin. Just generally what I think we sort of understood from discussions of the people visiting said baby. And it was kind of one of those, like the poor thing was, like, heart monitors, and I was constantly hearing the heart monitor go off throughout the night, and it was kind of one of those things, like, I was surrounded by other kids who had it a lot worse than me, like kids having seizures, cancer. I was like, it was one of those, like, you just kind of look around, sometimes you see, like, other people who have it worse, and it really makes you realize, like, the things that you do have that do make you a little bit more fortunate. It kind of helps, I think, coping, but it's still hard. You yourself are going through it. All right. So there's not much fertilizer left, but hopefully at least the parts of the field that is fertilized or are fertilized. Oh, good. So there's a lot of... I'm going to actually just start planting in this field. Take some of the rye grain. I realized too, because I have the animal feed thing turned on, I think it'll start using the rye grain. Take 5. I don't want them to start creating the animal feed because I bought the rye grain, like, I want to actually plant it. Double check they actually start. Okay, yeah, there's all rye over on this side. I'm gonna... Like, she's probably doing some more fertilizing with the little bit of fertilizer that I, would like to get a full field of rye. So relaxed to watch, might doze off. I mean, hey, whatever, I find it relaxing myself, which is why I'm streaming it. Because I think that whether you're playing it or watching it, it's just relaxing. Chill out. I just realized, though, I do have to pay attention to Agnes. Because if she's expecting she's my only lumberjack, I'm gonna have to find somebody to replace her, and I should actually start building some houses at some point to continue expanding my settlement here. Okay, so that's all good. Let's allow the fertilized bits. And that medieval music on the background is... Yeah, it's so, like, chill. That is not fertilized. Because it's weird, like, you can't really tell if something is fertilized when it's got the remnants of the previous crop still there. This is, I think I set to wheat. Same with this. She is still planted. That's all set. Need to stop and eat. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a very quick break to refill my drink, and then I will be right back and continue on. I'll probably do some more decorative stuff and try to make some of those stone flower pots. So I will be back within 5 minutes, no longer than 5 minutes. If I'm longer than 5 minutes, you can all yell at me. But I will see you in a very short moment. Okay, I am back. My cat is looking so adorable. Let's see if I can you can see her little face in the corner there. She's just kind of watching. Cool Firewolf. Been playing Medieval Dynasty for about 2 or 3 weeks now. My village is coming along very nicely. I love seeing other players' villages and their designs. Yeah, it's so like I haven't looked at a ton of other like videos or streams, but like the few I have, it's actually really cool to see how different people lay out their villages. I know I'm definitely one of those people that just like, you know, I'm starting off early. I don't care about layout and I just want to like get the buildings down so I can survive. But like I don't know, it's really cool. But I'm glad you're enjoying watching my village grow as well. Glassney, hello again. Yes, I am back. All right. Inventory still, and I have all of this oat. Right, I need to put the oat away. That's a lot of oat. I'll put that away. Let me just double check, make sure that my people are not without tools, but I think that might be excavation shed. Okay, so we need -2. So that looks like we need a pickaxe for that. Logs and stone. Any other stones in the immediate vicinity? Make 2, so that way we have extra. Pickaxe. Good. So this is the workbench. And let's just take a look at. We have vases with flowers, which, well, a vase with daisy. It looks like all of this is clay stuff, wicker and wooden. I'm like wondering because I had the flower pot as like something that I could make. But that was a stone flower pot, so now I'm like kind of wondering like was it. Oh, that must have been under like furniture and decorations here, right? Right, the stone flower pot. So that is, I need 10 stone. So let's make a couple of these, see what they look like. And you know what? I should probably talk to Agnes. I do need help. I've not been feeling too well lately. I think I'm coming down with something. Could you please bring me some mushrooms or herbs so I can make myself cure my family cure stew? I also realized, so like when I came back from my very quick break there, I brought this bag of chestnuts, and I forgot, for some reason my cat's weird and she likes any kind of like nut or something like that. You have a bag of chestnuts or like pistachios, she loses her mind and she just tried to get in my bag, so I'll like fight off the cat. All right, so let's see, mushrooms or herbs. So we can definitely get mushrooms. Let's take a look at that. St. John's Wort, woolly milk cap mushroom. Parasol mushroom. I might have some in well, but I know I definitely have St. John's wort somewhere. Red pine mushrooms. Grab this thing. I'm wondering though, like, I don't know if like those quests are. Oh, yeah, we can get these. Milk cap mushroom. Originally I was thinking like maybe there are some things I can't get in this season, but it seems like for the most part, not the case. Like you can usually the quests I imagine are like dictated by season so that you're not stuck with things that you cannot forage. Five of these. Like the woolly milk cap one. A lot of red pine. I should be, while I'm up here, grabbing stone as well. Doing this with... I do also really like how they make the different kinds of items, different colors in the inspector view or whatever it is. So, you know, green for like any of the foraging items that are like, you know, herbs and stuff. Stones and sticks end up blue. Boop. Up and getting there. One more. The one thing I don't agree with this game is how looking in the inspector view uses up stamina. I guess it's sort of so that there's like some sort of, you know, consequence to using it. Otherwise, you could just be in this mode all the time. But in that case, I feel like you could probably just make the ability to do this harder to achieve. One more. Take me, like, of course, forever to find this last mushroom. I know that they look different from the... How you pronounce it? But I just have a hard time picking them out. There we go. Okay, finally. And then on the way back, I'm just gonna grab as many. Power pods. Getting weighed down a little bit. So actually, I craft these now. I'm not letting me do one at a time, so I'm gonna have to place them. Can't just put them in my okay. The back. I do kind of want to glance at the fields as I go by as well. See if the farmers are still out there. It looks like there's still some of this one that to get it's fertilized. So I want to kind of start with the town center and do some of the flower pots around there. So let's kind of this at the like right here. One. It's interesting. Okay, so I can decorate with different herbs. I do have some St. John's wort, which I grabbed for Agnes, but back and get more. Let's actually go give this stuff to Agnes. So, here are the gifts of the forest. Thank you. Here's a little reward for you. Just dynasty reputation. So basically, her reward is like, yeah, I don't mind you. You're not so bad. That's basically what that is. Some Saint shops. Sure. I know I probably have more stuff in storage. I feel like the chicory would look really nice. We're getting started there. I would like to do this right in the house. I do want to check to see if I have other herbs that I can use, because I don't want it to all look the same. Okay, so I can grab, like, dandelion and daisy. Eventually, I'd like to have flower pots kind of scattered more sporadically around the edge. Dandelion here, and we put some here. So I think that's coming out good. Assuming, like, and it looks like to me, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure maybe some of these trees have grown back. Not positive, though. Okay, so a part of like the whole beautification process of this village, I feel like is also insulating the houses. They look nicer like that. I'm gonna start with the limestone because we have 51 limestone, and actually stones away, sticks just to get some of that weight off. So the limestone is for the stone houses. We've already done. I'm gonna work my way down and take care of these other houses over time. I mean, I realize I don't have enough limestone for all of them at the moment. I'm gonna add in. I'm curious, like, what the, aside from making it look different or consistent with other buildings, what doing that to the profession, like, buildings actually accomplishes. Like, if there's any benefit to, like, I could see in like the food storage, I can see like that making sense, having it better insulated. I guess just probably keeping people happier while they're working as well. That was all the limestone that we had. Get more. Now, that should be okay. Curious if we'll start to see that one improve. Remind myself what I need to do to make daub. That's in here. And I forget every time. I know it's straw and I think clay. 10 straw and 10 clay. Okay, so let's go look in resource storage and see if we can make some of these to finish up those smaller houses. Or at least insulate them better. We have a lot of clay, so that's fine. Good. Let's see if we have straw. A lot of straw too. Heavy or anything, so grab 100 for now. I don't want to have to walk really. It's a dog. This was right enough. You can see me. Right. I am also way low on food and water, actually, now that I'm looking. Have to finish this up and then I hate just like watching the water drop because I know that I'm gonna take some damage if I just keep. Let's pause this for right now. Eat what we have on us. I have 70 dobs, so that's a good amount. On me. Let's just grab some water. We can actually just add this right away to houses. And I only have these 2 houses at the bottom that are made of wattle. Alright, I need sticks. The rest of them are all stone. And I don't know, I kind of find keeping some wattle houses. Like, I don't need to make them all. I could destroy the houses, like, once I build the people in them other houses, because I do get some resources back. But I don't know if I care that much about thing. I think this, yeah, this house is actually almost done. It's just the top walls that I need. I'm actually curious who lives in here, because so yeah, so Agnes and Dalamir live in here, and they are. So Agnes is pregnant, and I think that's because they had their house was already like partly insulated. Well, of course, I just need to, but I do have more. Check this out. Okay, so we have both of those houses done. I could technically add the rest on anywhere else. I don't really have houses, so I'm not going to do it right now. Just put away, and we're going to sleep. The newer, oh, the clay away. Okay. Upgrading the exterior, such as limestone, increases happiness and durability and reduces firewood consumption. Yes, so, and that's, I guess, the benefit of insulation, right? Like, not just, you know, there is the firewood part, which is good when people aren't using firewood, but the happiness is important. And I guess you can sort of control then maybe like the speed of your village growth at the beginning by holding off on, you know, upgrading certain houses. Because obviously if you don't want a huge population boom in the beginning, you kind of slow that down a bit by keeping your villagers less happy, which sounds terrible, but that is the way it works. It's cool. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. This field looks totally plain. This is all wheat. I'd like to get more rye planted, so I am gonna need fertilizer. Some of this is actually fertilized already. Please plow what's fertilized. I am gonna go check on manure. Obviously the speed that the manure is collected is to hold back making fertilizer. That was a little bit. And then I can just put the fertilizer down myself. Curious if I should actually consider just going and buying fertilizer before the season ends. So that I can get these plants planted. Plowing. Now I'm curious because this is all plowed. We have some seeds here. I was pretty sure we had more wheat seeds in inventory, so hopefully they will get those. So I could mine more limestone myself, but I kind of want to look at this top area around here and like what kind of buildings I'm going to build. I do have some new technology that's unlocked, like new buildings, I think. I still don't have Woodshed 2, but I have the second hunting lodge, and that's where I can actually eventually craft a recurve bow. I'm wondering if it's worth like building that yet. I have all of these huts though. It might be worth it for me to build some new stuff. I could hold off on these shelters because I do want to get more pigs for the pigsty. I do need a sewing hut, and I have unlocked workshop 2. It's cool. I would love to have Woodshed 2 though soon. Like that's definitely something I want. So I guess I have to just kind of wait. I'm almost there. I'm right at the start of that. I do want the sewing hut to go up, and I want to make things look. Curious if I could like, maybe I'll delete one of these, and then I'll have a hut like facing this way or something. Let's do this even. I am gonna do that. I would like to see. I'd love to also, in this little like yard area where I build this, I would like to actually see maybe the wash basin, even though like I wouldn't be putting it there specifically to indicate that like people are taking baths there, but more so to kind of make it like a place that where somebody would like wash materials or clothes or something like that. I think that could look pretty cool, give some character to the yard. And that's the thing, is like the profession buildings, I mean, they should have, you know, things outside them that seem like they would belong there. Houses too, obviously, but focused on right now. Are gonna need to cut down a tree or two. Logs. I think I'm trying to refrain from taking logs from the resource storage too often, because what that's just doing is it's like throwing off the semi-automated processes that I've set up. Because the logs and the planks are necessary for other things. Okay, so we're gonna need one more. So 5 blocks. So that should really just be one of these bigger. Then I want to look again at the blueprint for the standing torches, because I realized like I can't really light the place with anything else right now. Campfires. I thought I had one more left. Huh. But you know what I'll do is grab just a stone. Okay. Sewing cotton. Packing my. Okay, so that's done. Area here. Alright, so let's look at lighting. So the standing torch is going to be 400. I can buy that. I will need to make linen thread and linen fabric, which I don't have unlocked for. But at least this is a place to start. At least I don't think so, but those might be unlocked by default when you build this building. It's fabric. So linen fabric takes 1 linen thread. Then spinning wheel, I'm guessing. So I need to unlock this. I can. Good. Oh, I can unlock both of those. Okay, so I can make linen thread with flax stock, and I don't know if I have enough, but I know we do have some flax stock. I have 6. I could buy some though, because I think that like it would be cheaper to buy flax than it would be to buy the linen thread, and then yeah, like I feel like that would be cheaper. But let me grab also stuff from food storage and see if there's anything I can sell with wherever I'm gonna go to get the flax. There's so many cabbages. I do need to sell like a bunch of them. Okay. So I'm gonna need to find a farmer, and I think I can just do this over in Gustovia because there's a farmer that I can buy flax from there. I need to eat. Yeah, I have 2 production skill points. So now that I have actually the sewing hut, all of these things that, you know, are for the sewing hut specifically, I can change experience gain. This one. Twice. Since I can sew now. Because as long as I have the materials, I'll be able to craft linen thread and then linen cloth. I need to make. And I think then I'm not going to have enough time this stream, but maybe next time what I'll do is I'm going to build another house, and I need to get somebody in to be a blacksmith. That's again. But I am going to need somebody to start making tools so I don't have to constantly. What was that? Kid just like launched himself. Like looking specifically for icon for because Edwin also has a quest.
Hail, friend.
Oh,
See you soon.
apparently I'm talk to him. Alright, well, we're gonna wash. Yeah, I wish I could just use another town's basin to just wash up. Like, who's gonna stop me if I just jump in the water? Let's drink some water. In the perfect world, I would buy a bunch of flax and also some fertilizer and just finish up the
Hello there.
stuff that needs to get finished up.
Best goods in the valley.
So all these cabbages. Alright. So that's 51 flax. The flax is 14 apiece. I don't know if it's worth like flax or flax stalks. I think I need the stalks, not just the flax. Creating linen thread on the spinning wheel. So I have. So yeah, that's 7 apiece. Have all of that. So flax is harvested. Flax seed sown during spring, so I'm not going to be doing anything with that right now. Okay, so I guess I can. Oh, wait, I can craft flax stock from the flax. Okay. Just grab all of this for right now, and then I'm just gonna
See you soon.
disregard the need for fertilizer. Hope that I've planted everything. Go over to the sewing hut and try to do that first, because what I do want to do is get these standing torches up in a couple different places around the village just so that there is some light and Dark, especially. I know there were other ingredients, so let's see. Spinning wheel. Linen thread. I can do this. Okay. That is done, and then loom, I can make fabric. And then I have to make more of the flax stalks, but I'm gonna... Wait, did I need to make the fabric, or did I just need to make the thread? Make sure I'm not just like self-automating and missing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so I need 1 linen fabric and 1 linen thread for each of these. Alright, so let's find a nice place for this first one. Put this. Say I'd put it right there, but let's start actually down at the bottom, and I can work my way up and space things out like appropriately. Right here. I light this, or I'm curious if it just like auto lights itself at night. Let's go into the barn and nope, I don't want flaxseed. I could have sworn it said something about like making the stock. Flaxseed. Oh, flaxseed and flax stock. Okay. Is it just gonna make the seeds though? Let's do it once and see what happens. Okay, we get 1 of each. That's cool. So then that helps us kind of build up what we're gonna have to grow next season. Seed inventory, and we have more. Put the seeds away. Enough for one other thing of thread, but then I think I'll be able to build 1 more torch then. Perfect. I think I actually have some linen thread and linen fabric in the inventory, but I'm not positive. Okay, so let's go down a hill. Have everything. Okay. Stone. We have 1 torch over there. I do need to add more fencing down here, and I want the torch to go right along the fence, so I'm not gonna set one over there just yet. What I think I will do, though, right on this corner. Oh. Perfect. And I need to check the storage. And also check, like, what the bag recipe is and what it requires. 3 linen thread. have more flax stock, so I might be able to... Yeah, now I have more than 10, so I can make... I am curious what the bag recipe is, because I keep making these simple bags, and my farmers are, like, using them up seriously fast. Simple bag will take leather. This bag, this game is 50, which I don't have enough for. And it's just 2 leather and 2 linen fabric. It's gonna kind of use some of the same sources as like what I'm doing now, but let's craft 1 more linen thread. Then try to make a couple more standing. Linen thread, which means it's doing 2 exactly what for an even. It's gonna be 2 more torches. Maybe I'll do them up here now that I'm like at the top of the village. Except I need more stone. One on this corner over here. They should, yeah, so that other one down at the bottom should be lit as well, and it is. Because it's probably like a certain time, I'm guessing, that it starts to... There. Either end of my yard. I do love that, like, at the end of the day, some of them come and hang out here. Definitely starting to look and feel, I don't know, a more vibrant, thriving village. I do want to see what these look like at night. This is really nice. I think, too, because I have a yard, potentially, like, I just want to, put, like, a orchard of trees, benches, and make it really pretty. It's like I feel like, you know, I'm the right, like I'm the head of this village. This is sort of like, you know, manor house or whatever, even though it's really not that fancy. So it needs to look a little bit nicer. So I think that the next stage really is to, because this road is basically done over here, and this is like one of the, you know, completely residential roads. My next step is really to start building houses either on another road or down at the bottom, maybe. And I'm not really sure what I want to do up here. I don't want to squish houses in. Yes, hello! How are you doing today? You know, I'm actually kind of wondering if I can destroy these. So, like, these fences are here, and they are, I guess, a permanent fixture. I'm thinking, like, maybe I could build a house. Kitchen there. Maybe I could build a house, like, right over here. I'll leave a gap. I'll leave a gap so that I can make like a little path down to the fishing hut. See, I want to get rid of the stone. Maybe if I'm gonna make a little like road or path down to here, I should actually have the house sideways. Doing really good and you. I'm gonna play this when there's co-op, I hope. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I hope you are well. I'm definitely excited for co-op as well. That's gonna be really cool. Looking at some of the buildings I'm eventually gonna get to build. I'm excited for a market stall. That's but yeah, co-op is gonna be really fun. Really hoping that that comes in very soon. So we're gonna put this person right on the water here. Why do I feel like it's usually a stone foundation, but maybe because this is elevated, it's not. Oh wait, no, I did the wrong. What did I do? Destroy that. Do that. So weird, like why it's. Oh, okay, so it looks like the closer we get to water, I can't do like, or if it's more on a hill, I can't do like the. I can't do the actual usual stone base. Set that properly. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for co-op to come in. I hope that like it's along with co-op, like they do expand some of the features and it's not just like a okay, you can do everything that you've been doing in Medieval Dynasty, but you could just do it with other people in your game. Like I hope they add more than that, that there's like, you know, more complex interactions and I don't know, there's like a greater impact on the actual story. Logs for that. But I actually am at the end of my stream time. I have to getting back to work soon. So I am gonna just take a look at how lovely these torches look. I want to see the sort of town center in progress and everything that I'm building here. It's definitely starting to look really, really cool. And I've been using the same thumbnail for all of the streams, but I think that once I get a really good shot, I can take a nice picture and start changing the thumbnails. Mainly haven't done the thumbnails because I feel like there's a lot of this game that like, you know, the graphics may not be amazing. It's really cool though. Okay. So I am gonna end it here today, guys. I'm glad that we got to do some decorating and now we have a lot of the like different like blueprints unlocked that I can just kind of start doing some like beautification around the village. So that's really cool. I think the next time we are going to work on more houses, getting a blacksmith. We definitely need a blacksmith to automate tool production because that's I think the biggest challenge I'm having right now is having to constantly make tools. Because I'm going to need 2 more people, I will probably also have one of them either do herbalism or work in the sewing hut. So we'll see what happens. My next stream is on Sunday. I am planning to do Medieval Dynasty for that, but I would like to eventually get back to my Minecraft series as well. So I'm not sure when I'm going to work that in or if I'm like only going to do that on like kind of my unplanned evening streams. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And I will see all of you next time. Have a really great day.